Hello, everyone. I hope you're all safe and well. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm excited to be here and super excited to talk to you all about bots and how to build them and what they can do for you. So, this is what we have lined up for today. I'll be talking about why we should automate your business workflows and how bots can help us do that effectively. We will then move on to understand the different roles a bot in Click can take. They can become personal assistants, they can bring updates to you from the different apps that you use. They can also become data suppliers. So basically, they are capable of bringing in data from whichever app you need and whenever you need it. And right after that, we'll also understand how to make messages actionable. So sometimes we find ourselves having, facing a situation where a conversation that we are having can become actionable and can even be quickly converted into a work item. So in that case, it is important for us to take action on the messages that are just passed on in the chat, right? So we'll talk about custom actions that you can perform on a message, and at finally we'll also see how you can bring all the apps that you're using into one single platform and make everything easily accessible. We also have a couple of really cool examples that we would like to show you and how you can use these bots readily as well. So let's get started. So Zoho Cliq is a team communication software that is used to stay connected with your team. So you can send messages, you can make audio video calls, you can connect with your team over a group audio call or a group video call, and basically stay in touch. So another great way for you to connect with your team together is via channels. So channels in Cliq is a group platform where you can voice out your views, brainstorm, have ideas. If you have an idea, you can share it with your team or with people from your organization. So a channel is basically a space where you can collaborate with anybody. It can be with people from your team or it can be people from your organization as well. So this is very important, right? Considering the current situation that all of us are in, we have a hybrid work environment right now. So where some of us are working from office, some of us are working from home, and this is pretty important because it helps us stay connected and is a way where we can reach everybody from the same company and the team reach out instantly. So here are some insights that I would like to talk to you about. This was from a recent customer usage survey that we conducted on Click. So around 540 users participated in this survey and answered a series of questions, completely based on how they used Click and how Click was helping them collaborate effectively. And we could see that almost 72% of these users spent more than 4+ hours of their time on Click. And out of these 72% of users, almost 41% of them had automated their workflows. So this is a pretty significant number considering the fact that you're spending more than 4+ hours of your time on a work day collaborating on a platform. So it is important for you to bring all the data that you need and all the workflows that you use on an everyday basis on the same platform. So let's take a look at some of the common workflows that can be addressed on Click. So everything from raising a leave request to viewing your sales reports, managing or uploading your expense receipts, or something as simple as adding a note after a discussion. You want to add a note to a lead or a deal in your CRM, or update a customer ticket. anything or something as simple as booking a cab can be automated by building intelligent bots. So what can bots in Cliq do? Now, Cliq bots can perform a number of different roles. They can be friendly personal assistants, in the sense they can have a conversation with you, they can perform tasks, they can respond to questions, and basically have a one-to-one chat with you. So bots can also be real-time notifiers. So they can act as dedicated notifiers, that is getting connected to a separate app and bringing in notifications and alerts whenever there are any updates that are going on in the app that the bot is connected to. And finally, bots can also act as on-demand data suppliers. So, which means that whenever you need some data, say you need a data when you're having a conversation, you need to talk to your colleague about the recent marketing campaign that you just launched, and you need to pull up the campaign reports. So you can have a bot that will pull up all these information right when you're having the conversation. So you don't have to switch between tabs and switch between contexts. So these are all the individual capabilities of a bot. We'll be taking a look at each of these capabilities in detail and how they are helpful. All right, so the first capability that I would like to show you is having a bot as a conversational assistant. By this, what I mean is your bot is capable of having an entire conversation with you. You can send messages to the bot and have a contextual conversation in a question and answer format. So, just like how you message a user and say a hi or a hello, the bot is also capable enough of responding to you. Another great way is to just add a bot as a participant in a channel. So like I already said before, channels in Cliq are a great space where you can collaborate with your team or with basically people from your organization. So just like how you add users as participants into a channel, you can also add a bot as a participant. So what the bot actually does is the bot listens to the ongoing conversations in the channel and responds to the conversations. This is one other way. And finally, you can also mention a bot in a channel or a group chat and ask the bot to get some details for you. So by mentioning, what I refer here is just like how you can tag a user and get their attention. So if there's something important, you're going to be tagging your colleague on Cliq. So you're just going to tag a bot similarly and get the bot's attention to the message. The bot can understand what you're asking and the bot can get the information for you. So I'm going to show you two examples of really cool bot assistants now. First, we'll see how the IT admin bot manages employee queries. So imagine you're working from home. Now, all of us are working from home, and this is a pretty common scenario for all of us to face. And say your laptop or whatever device you're using suddenly crashes, and you need to reach out to your company's IT expert or the IT team to get it sorted. So, how can you do this easily? The first thing. And the second thing, imagine the IT team. Now, the IT team is going to handle so many queries similarly, right? So this is just your case, but what if there are hundreds of similar cases? So they are going to be bombarded with so many questions. So in that case, it helps if there is a bot that can take in these questions, answer frequently asked questions, send troubleshooting techniques to the user, and let the IT team manage much more important scenarios which the bot is not able to handle. So we are going to be seeing this bot, and also we will also see one more example of the poll bot. So this is another common scenario that we all face. Say for example, you want to collect information or opinion from a group of people, or you just want to ask your team who is coming for lunch or team lunch on Friday. Now ideally we would loop in the entire team and send them an email, or we would just wait for them to respond back so we can keep track of each response, who is coming, who is not coming, and then we'll be able to decide on what to do and the next steps. So to make this entire process easier, to help gathering information easier, we have the poll bot. The poll bot runs internal surveys to help collect opinions and poll votes with the help of the poll bot on Cliq. So the poll bot helps you keep track of time and also gets you the collected response and just shares it to you directly on chat. All right, I guess my screen is now visible. So I'm logged into Cliq here, and let me just give you a quick tour of Cliq before showing you the bots. So to my left, to the left, you can see that there's a left side panel where you have all the chats, the recent conversations that you're a part of. So right below this, you have my pins. So my pins is where all your important conversations, important chats that you want to be easily accessible will be pinned over here. So it's just available easily, and you have all your active conversations, and right below that you have your channels. Channels are groups, like I said, where you can collaborate with your team. You can have team specific channels, and you can also have organization wide open channels. So I'm going to show you an example of the IT admin bot, which is the part of the internal IT requests channel. So I'm opening the channel right now, and to show you how the bot can be a part of the channel, I'm going to open the participants view in this channel. So you can open the participants view by clicking on the participants number here. Just click on this, and you can see all the participants who are in this channel will be listed like so, and the bot is also listed right over here. So to basically add a bot into a channel, you need to just click on add participants, and all the bots that you would like to add will also be listed. So I've already added one bot, and the bot is a part of the channel. So this channel here is used by my team to post questions about any queries that they have if their laptop has just crashed. So they just inform the IT team over this channel. So I'm going to show you how the bot can respond to this. So let me just say, hi team, my laptop has just crashed. Can you help? So you can see that the bot immediately responds to me uh, with a specific document and says that there are certain troubleshooting techniques that have been added over here, and I can go and check this document and try to troubleshoot the problem that I'm having. And in case it has not been solved yet, then I can get back to the team. So the best part is this is completely accessible on mobile as well. So your laptop has crashed, you just pull out your mobile and you add a message in the IT request channel. The bot responds to you. You check the troubleshooting guidelines, and you try to see what issue you're having, and if the issue still persists, then you can let the bot know about it, and the bot will convey that to the team, and the team is going to take it forward. So this makes all the entire process pretty streamlined, because as we're all working from home, all of us are bound to face some technical issues and technical difficulty with the devices that we are using. And the IT experts in our organization are swamped with so many different requests that it helps them to have an assistant like this, which will take their questions, take questions for them and respond to frequently asked questions. So this was a great example on how bots can act as assistants to an entire team. Now let me just show you how the poll bot is going to help me pull out opinions from my team. So I just looked up for the poll bot. You can search for the poll bot right over here in the search bar, and I'm just going to send a message to the bot and say, hi, I would like to create a poll. And the bot is going to just give me a view where I can add the poll information. I can add the options that I want to give in, and just get started. So my question for my team is, who's in for a team lunch this Friday, right? And I'm going to say yes, and can't make it, sorry. So now I want to put this poll in a chat where everybody from my team is available. So I have the general discussions chat. So this is where we discuss within ourselves as a team. So I'm going to just click on create a poll, and you can see that there's a message that got posted in the general discussions channel. So let me just open the channel here, and you can see that the poll bot has just sent a message in the channel. This is a nice little card where you can go and vote in your option. If you're yes, you can say yes, and if you're not able to make it, then you can say that. So I can see that 2 people have already voted, and as soon as everybody who's a part of this channel votes, the bot will collect all the votes and then get back to me with the response. So this is another great way, so you don't have to spend time looking for options that people are giving, looking for or waiting and pulling up options. So basically you don't lose time or lose track of time trying to do this. So now, one of the most important and key aspects of building an intelligent bot is how alert they are. So your bot should be able to connect with all the tools you use and keep an eye on them. They should be able to quickly check for updates, modifications, and pretty much any other changes that are going on in this tool. So bot webhooks are a great way to ensure that your bot stays aware of all the changes and brings you alerts in real time. Another option is to use an integration platform like Zoho Flow or Zoho Flow or Zapier that will help you connect easily. The bot can help you connect Zoho Cliq with any other tool that you're using. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples here. So I have the OfficeBot, which will help you keep track of your mail shipments and whatever shipments have been delivered right into your office. Say you're a logistics company that manages a lot of different packages, shipments keep getting delivered, and you keep shipping different things, right? So in that case, the mail room team plays a major role, especially right from tracking down whatever shipments has arrived, adding them and letting people know about a specific shipment that has arrived for a specific department and things like that. So in this case, whenever a shipment has been delivered to the office mailroom, the mailroom team can just go to the office bot and enter all the shipment details. And once they've entered this information, the office bot then sends a notification to the employee. Or so today is a pretty big day, as I've learned. I'm aware that the 11/11 shopping festival is going on. So in this case, when you say you booked something to be delivered at the office and you want to be notified about it as and when it gets delivered to your office, right? So in that case, the office bot is here to give you a notification whenever your shipment has arrived, and you can go directly to your mail room and collect this. So this makes the job of the mailroom team easier because on an average, they are going to be receiving so many different shipments, and it helps when there's a system in place which can help them keep track of the shipments that are arrived, and you can directly get a notification whenever you want to collect it. So it makes the job a little easier. So another example is using Zoho Flow, which is an integration platform to connect Zoho CRM and Zoho Cliq. So consider your sales team. Now your sales team is going to be spread out across the globe, and they will want to be notified about any minor updates that are going on with a specific lead or a deal. So in this case, we are going to see how you can build a very simple bot that will connect Zoho CRM with Zoho Cliq and bring in notifications whenever a deal is updated in Zoho CRM. So I'm going to share my screen again and walk you through these two examples. All right. So I have the OfficeBot with me here, and the OfficeBot does a lot of different things. So the bot can help me book a cab, the bot can help me, book cafeteria meals, and the bot will also help me, keep track of shipments that I've received. So as as a person who belongs to the mailroom team, I'm just going to click on this option here, and whenever there's a shipment that gets delivered, then the mailroom person can just add the courier number. So I'm just going to add 1234, the courier information, whatever has been added, courier for Scott, and the vendor. So I'm just going to choose Alibaba, and I'm going to assign it to Scott. So once this is done, and once I click on submit, I get a success response. And let me show you what happens when the user gets a shipment. So I'm going to my colleague Scott's account here. So this is Scott over here, and you can see that the OfficeBot has sent a message, and the OfficeBot has just sent a message with a new delivery that I have received, and these are the package details that has been added for my reference. So this is a great way in which you can get notified about all the small little things that help run an office effectively. So this is the courier bot, and the office bot that will help bring in notifications whenever a shipment is arrived. So the other way to get notified whenever there is an update, or there's a modification done in any other tool, is when you're using with the help of an integration platform like Zoho Flow. So for those of you who are new or pretty new to what this is, Zoho Flow is an integration platform that lets you connect two or more apps together. So for this example, I'm going to show you how you can connect Zoho CRM and Zoho Cliq. So I've already created a simple flow. Let me walk you through that. So I'm clicking on this flow and heading over to the flow builder. So the flow that I've created will work whenever a deal in CRM is updated. I would like to receive a message in Cliq, in a Cliq channel. So this is the trigger. So as and when a deal in CRM gets updated, the message will get posted in Cliq. So let me show you how I have configured this. Right. So to establish this specific flow, we will need a connection. A connection is nothing but establishing a secure way in which you can get in data from CRM and post it into Cliq. So this is what a connection does. So I've established a connection, and I want the message to get posted in my sales channel. So all the chats and the channels that you're a part of will be listed over here like this. So I've already chosen the sales channel because this is for my sales team, and I want them to be notified about it. And I want the message to be triggered as the CRM bot. So this is the message that will be triggered. So the message should have information about the deal that just got updated. Every minor information such as the deal name, what the deal amount is, the deal stage, who the deal owner is. So all the information will be available to you right over here. All you need to do is just like this. Let me show you how to configure that. I'm just going to add one more field, which is deal closing date. So I want this information as well. So once I add deal closing date, I find the deal closing date variable here. So just click on this and it will get added directly. So once you have added all the information and this is enough information to give your team at the moment, just click on done. So your flow has been saved right now. So you need to make sure that the changes are applied. So just click on the apply changes option. So just apply changes and the changes have been applied, and let's try testing it out. So it looks like everything is successful. So let's try it out in real time. So I'm going to Zoho CRM here. I'm here in the deals view right now, and this is my stage view. So I'm just going to move a deal that I have over here into the next stage. So let me just pull it up over here, and you can see that I have got a notification in the sales channel over here. So then there is a new message that just got posted by the CRM bot, and the bot has updated me with the deal name, the deal amount, what stage the deal is in, the owner of the deal, and the deal's closing date, which we just added right now. So this makes it easier when you have global teams like the sales team or the marketing team who work from multiple different locations and across different time zones. So whenever an update happens in one location, or by the sales team working out of a location, it is important for everybody in the team to know about this, right? So when there is an automated message that gets posted, people can view it at their own time, and it helps them because it is important for global teams like this to have a communication channel in place. So up until now, we've covered how bots can be conversational assistants and how bots can act as notifiers as well. So every bot comes with its own set of menu actions or quick shortcuts that will help get you the data that you need on demand. So the actions that you add will be available right at the bottom of the screen like this, in this image. So each action that you add will be available as sticky actions at the bottom of the chat window. So if you want to pull up stats, or if you want to view the tasks that have been assigned to you, or if you want to edit or make a quick change into a task that after having a conversation, then you can directly go to the particular bot and click on these menu actions you have right over here, and you will be able to bring in information from any tool the bot is connected to. So this makes it easier to get the data that you need right when you need it. So far we've seen what bots in Cliq are capable of doing. So let's try to understand how bots do it and what's basically under the hood. So each bot in Cliq is made up of different types of handlers. A handler in Cliq is a handler in a bot is nothing but a piece of deluge script that is going to help respond the bot to whatever question is being asked, or whatever scenario the bot is put in. The deluge script will let the bot understand the specific scenario and give an appropriate response. So there are different handlers which will be triggered under different scenarios. So I'm going to show you how each of these individual handlers will be triggered and when each of these individual handlers will be triggered. So the first is the welcome handler. So what do you do when you have a new person in your team? You go to them and you welcome them and you say, hello, welcome to the team, right? So quite similarly, the bot will be able to identify whenever a user subscribes to the bot. So the bot can send a message and say, hello, thank you for subscribing to me. I can help you with all of these following items. So that's when the welcome handler will be used. The next would be the message and the context handler. So as we were seeing, bots are capable of becoming conversational assistants. So the message and the context handler play a major role in this. So whenever a user sends a message to the bot will be able to understand what the message is and respond accordingly. That's when the message and the context handler comes into picture. And when we were seeing the example of the IT admin bot, which participated in a channel, which was added to the channel, so that if you want to build a bot which is quite similar to that, you have the participation handler. So a participation handler will be triggered when you add a bot into your channel, and the bot will be able to listen to all the ongoing conversations and respond to the messages accordingly. The mention handler will come into picture when you mention a bot and ask the bot to respond to a question. So you're basically tagging the bot. So whenever you tag a bot, the bot will be triggered and the bot will try to understand the message that you have passed on along with the tag that you've made, and then the bot will respond to your question. Webhook handlers will come into picture when you want to connect the bot to another tool that you're using. So we just saw an example of the Zoho CRM bot, and if you want to connect your bot to any other tool, say Zoho Projects or Google Drive or any other tool, you can have the webhook handler, and the webhook handler will fetch in information whenever there are updates or changes that are made in the tool. And finally, the menu handler. So the menu handler, like we just saw, are basically just sticky actions that will be present at the bottom of the chat window. So these sticky actions will be handy when you want to pull up information instantly from the bot's chat. So let me show you how we can build a very simple bot assistant, and each of the capabilities. So let's get started. All right, so I'm back here in Cliq right now, and to go to the area or the land of bots, as we like to call it, you just have to click on your profile picture. So this will open up the user panel. So in the user panel, you have the bots and tools section. So just click on this, and you can see that there are a lot of different tools listed right over here. So we are going to be seeing how to create a bot. So all the bots that you have created up until now will be listed under the My Bots section, and the bots that you've subscribed to will be listed under the Subscribe Bots section. So to create a bot, you just have to go to create bot, and I'm going to create a very simple bot that will help me, keep track of my tasks, my work items and everything. So I'm just going to call this as my personal bot, and my description for the bot is help me with all my tasks and updates, right? So because this is going to be a personal bot, the access level is appropriate. It's going to be just personal. But if you are building a common bot that can be accessed by everybody from your team or everybody from your organization, then you can choose to change the access level accordingly. So I want the bot to have a nice status, quirky status, and the bot is going to say, I'm here to help you. So this is all the information that I need to give, and I'm going to save the bot. So once the bot is saved, you'll be taken to the configuration page. So we saw all the list of different handlers that the bot can have, right? So the welcome handler will work whenever a user subscribes to the bot. The message handler will work when a user messages the bot. So let's try configuring the message handler now. So I'm clicking on the message handler right now. And once you click on the edit code option of the message handler, you will be taken to the deluge editor. So this is where you have a piece of default code already written. So I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to click on save. And I'm going to send a hi to the bot. And the bot is going to ask me a question. The bot says, hi, how are you doing? And I'm going to say, I feel great. And the bot responds back as well. So this sort of conversation and this sort of exchanges can be configured in the message handler. So if you want to go one step further and get the bot's attention whenever you tag the bot, that's when you go to the mention handler. So I'm going to the mention handler, and there's already a piece of code, and I'm going to say, I'm just going to edit this, and I'm going to add, let me know what I should help you with. So the bot will respond to this. So I'm just saving this. So let's see how this is going to work. Remember, this is the mention handler. So I go to another chat right now. So I have my colleague Scott here, and I'm going to say, my personal bot, help me. And the bot will respond to me with a response in the same chat. So the bot says, hey, thanks for mentioning me. Let me know what I should help you with. So once I respond, then the bot is going to take in the responses and then get back to me with an appropriate solution. So this is how you can create bots that will help you manage your work items, manage your tasks, and especially not just for you, for your team and for your entire organization as well. So that was all about how you can do and how you can build a bot effectively. So coming to how you can make messages that you have on Cliq much more actionable. So most of the times when you're having a conversation, there's a bot that will come help you, but there are also situations where you might want to take an action on the message. So in that case, you need to make your message actionable, or probably turn it into a work item. So that's when you need a custom action. So a custom action in Cliq, right, like this, can make any sort of message actionable. Say if it is a text message and you want to add the message as a note into your CRM, or if you want to add it into a note for a customer ticket. So, or if you have a file like this and you want to push it to your cloud storage platform, it can be your work drive or any tool that you're using. So if you want to do this, usually we end up downloading the file or the image and then going to our cloud storage platform, and then we upload it. So instead of doing this 3-step process and breaking away from context, we can have a shortcut which will help us achieve what we are trying to do right inside the same platform where we are collaborating. So this gets very useful when you're having a very important conversation. You don't want to break away from the conversation doing tasks like this. So they might look as simple tasks, but they are going to take at least 2 to 3 minutes of your time. So when there's already context in place, why not convert the context into something more actionable? So that's the whole idea behind having custom actions that can help you make messages actionable. So talking about how you can optimize all these different information that you have at hand, yet another aspect is when you're working with so many different tools on an everyday basis, and when you're spending so much time on a platform, it's not enough if you have your team on the same platform. You need to also bring your tools, and you need to also bring your workflows into the same place. So we just saw that your workflows can be brought into Click with the help of bots, and you can also have custom actions. So the another way in which you can bring your tools entirely into Click is with the help of widgets. So widgets in Click help you build native views of all the apps that you use. It can be your customer service portal, or it can be your project management portal. Whatever it is, you can just embed the web view of your app and bring it into Click. So it makes it easier when you're having a discussion, makes it easier to look up for information right when you need it. So say for example, you're managing the social media for your brand, you're managing it with your team. Now in that case, you will have a social media calendar, and you will want to discuss with your team about any trending hashtags that are going on for the day, right? So in that case, it helps when all these information is easily accessible to you right inside Click for you. So say you have your Twitter right inside Click. So to go to a widget, you have the widgets right in your left panel. So I'm clicking on the Twitter widget here, and I can see that all my Twitter timeline is right inside Click, and all the trending tweets are right over here. So if there's something that I want to tweet about based on today's trending, I can just look up all the trending tweets for my location, and then talk to my team instantly, have a conversation with my team over here, and we can decide on the entire social media posts for the day, like so. So all the tweets that I like, everything will be here. So this is especially helpful when you're managing your brand social media, so you don't have to always stay on Twitter or stay on any other tool that you might be using. You can get quick information, quick bites of information right here instantly. So these were some really great examples of how you can build bots that will help you optimize and bring in your workflows inside of Click, and how you can bring in your apps and the tools that you use inside Click with the help of widgets. I would also like to show you two really cool bots that have been powered by two different Zoho apps. So first up, we have the Zoho Desk Bot here. So the Desk Bot, as you know, is powered by Zoho Desk. So the Zoho Desk Bot will pull up information and bring me information whenever there's a ticket that has been assigned to me. So the bot just notified me about a new ticket that has been assigned to me. So say I want to get more information about this ticket, I can just ask the bot to pull that information for me. So the bot gives me details about who the customer is, what the status of the ticket is, and what the actual issue that the customer is facing. So this gives a collective and instant view of the information that I need. Say I want to take this forward with my team, and I want to get it resolved for the customer as soon as possible. Then I can just pull up this information whenever I need it, and I can go to my teammate and I discuss about it and respond back to the customer. I can also see all the open tickets that have been assigned to me, and the due time for that, so when I should be responding to it. Otherwise, I know that the ticket will be escalated. I can also see specific overdue tickets as well. So a couple of my tickets have been overdue for the past 10 days. So that's not a good way to deal with customer tickets, right? So if you have a bot like this, the bot is going to tell you that your ticket is going to be escalated in an hour. There's going to be an escalation in place. So why don't you go and respond to the customer as soon as possible? So This is a great way in which you can connect to Zoho Desk, which is your customer ticketing portal, and you can keep track of your customer tickets, requests, updates, whatever it might be. You will be able to get all the information, and you can collaborate with your team right inside Cliq, and you can get back with the response immediately. So this is a one example. The other example that I would like to show you, where a Zoho app is connected to a bot, is the Projects Bot. So you can see that the Projects Bot here can be connected to a project in Zoho Projects, which is your project management software. So whenever there's a task or an issue that is assigned to someone, or that is probably been unassigned, then when that gets added in your project management portal, the bot instantly notifies the team about a new unassigned issue. So this here is the issue. There's a couple of crashes that are going on in the Android app, and if I want to claim this issue, which means that I want to assign it to myself, I can go ahead and assign the issue right over here. So the project bot makes it easier to bring in project updates right inside a channel where you collaborate on project details. So if you are having a doubt, or if you have a nice idea and everybody else is agreeing with it, you can directly head over to the message like so, and quickly convert that message into a task, or add it as a note in Zoho projects as well. So I want to quickly convert this as a task. I want to say bring in video tutorials. So this is my task name, and I have the task list here. So I'm going to give a due date, which is due next week, and I'm going to assign it to my colleague Scott. So the priority is set as high, of course, and I'm going to give add task. So once the task gets added, it is of course added in projects, and you will also get a notification right here inside the channel, where you can see that the task has been successfully added. And if you want more information, you can just click on this link to head over to projects and see all the information about the task that you just added. So the Projects Bot makes it easier for you to follow up on information, follow up on project details. So right when you need it, or if you're unsure of who is handling a particular module in your project, you can just leave it unassigned, and it gets notified in the channel, and people will take it up right from there. So this is another great way to interact and keep your tools in loop. So the Projects Bot and the Desk Bot and a couple of other Zoho integrations and bots are available to you in the marketplace. So you just have to click on the integrations extensions icon that you see at the top. Just click on that, and you will be taken to the marketplace. You just have to go to and search Desk. So this will pull up the Desk Bot or the app for you. So you will see all the information about what this app is capable of doing, and then click on install. So once you install this, the bot will be installed, and you just have to do a one-time configuration, connect it to the portal that you want, and the bot will be all set. So automating simple workflows like this can reduce a lot of manual effort, and increase productivity considerably. So that was all about how you can, bring in bots and intelligent workflows right inside of Cliq. So you don't have to switch tabs for context, you don't have to search for information, and you can basically avoid miscommunication. Thank you so much. I hope the session was informative.